Okay, so you guys, we are going live now. I had to set it up a different way because I had to get her the link. I did inbox her. I'm just waiting for her to join. So that you could hear her better. So everybody just switch over. Just switch over if you can. If it's anybody that wants to have something to say, I can inbox you the link as well. I think I can have up to 10 people at a time so we can clear this up. I did inbox her. Oh, there she is. Here we go. She's on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you a lot better. It's a lot clearer. Okay, so start from the beginning. Can you hear me?
It's so staticky.
It's really staticky.
It's like you sound like a robot.
Oh my God. Okay, so you guys, okay, everybody is saying it's much better to them.
Okay.
Okay, they can hear it. Okay, so tell your side. Even if you can hear me or not, just tell whatever you want to share with you guys. I know that you said that it's not about, your part is not about the ministry. You want to talk about the marriage part.
Right. I'm here not to say I'm not, no open discussion for anything as far as dealing with the ministry.
Right.
Or the prophet, none of that. That's nothing. I'm not here to talk about none of that stuff.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah. But as far as with the marriage, that marriage, we was married for 10 years, but we was together longer than that. Like since I was 10 years old. Sexual relations started when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
He was in high school. It continued throughout the years. Even when my mother and his mother told us to stop, it continued. People say, "Oh, okay, yeah, you could have stopped." No, I was a child when that took place. Marriage continued. Cheating. I didn't. All the cheating that was going on, I didn't find that out until later on in the marriage. Yes, there was a disease that was contracted. No, it did not come on my part. It was given to me from him, from the women that he was sleeping with. Thank God it was curable. Um, but the marriage was horrible. It was a horrible marriage. You know, um, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. The things that he was doing, sneaking around with multiple women. The final later also was, with men as well. But it's not right. It's not right.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Did you just say you found out he was with men as well?
Say that one more time.
Did you say you found out he was with men as well?
Uh-huh. So what is it? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I can hear you. We can all hear you.
Okay. But yeah, that took place. He actually is the one that told me that before we gotten divorced.
You said he told you that before you got divorced?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to say that Rachel, I've always loved you. You can't hear me? You can't hear me?
I can hear you, but after you say what you say, it's more like a robot.
Okay. I want to say I've always loved you. You've always been a very, very nice person. Um, And I just want to say that I'll be praying for you. This shouldn't happen to anyone. This just shouldn't happen to anyone. First of all, you most definitely were assaulted and sexually assaulted as a child. You are 2 years old. That's a child. That should have never happened. That did not stem for anything that you've done. Nobody can say, "Oh, you should have stopped it." You were a child, honey. And that's why we have adults, because we should know. Adults should know better. High schoolers know better than to sleep with a 10-year-old. Okay. And we're going to be praying for you. You're in our thoughts. You're in our prayers. Most definitely, a lot of prayers that have been lifted and will continue to be lifted on your behalf for healing. Okay.
Yes, Natalie. I love you too. I love you too. And thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day, sweetie. Wow. Like, I don't know what else we can say. She told her story. Rachel. we okay, so the preview of what happened was a young guy. I'm just going back to the post. They want to know what happened. A young associate minister of this ministry was saying that he was in a cult, and because of the cult, his marriage suffered because of the cult, which was not true. He, in the beginning, was sleeping with a child while he was in high school. She just came on to clarify what had been said and her, and not about the ministry, but about the gentleman, because I was talking about healing, and healing starts with you. Healing starts with you, and I do not believe he should have. I know for a fact he did not handle it the right way. He should have been trying to heal himself and get back in right standing with you, whether it is being married or not married. But he should still be begging your forgiveness as we speak, because he did a lot of damage to you. And that damage does not go away overnight. It's unfortunate that we as people choose to deal with other people's issues than our own. We don't want to talk about what our part we played in situations, and that's unfortunate. But it just is what it is. I'm glad to see you. You look at peace. You look like you're healing very well.
Say that one more time.
I said you look at peace. You look like you're healing very well. Well, you look young for one. You still look young, honey.
Yeah. It's more, being away from that marriage, I'm actually able to think. I'm more clear with my decisions. I'm not being controlled, and I'm not being manipulated to do certain things, or I can't do certain things. I can't have friends. I can't, it's a lot of things that was in that marriage that I was not allowed to do. And he even, stated I wasn't able to do it, so being able to freely work, be a woman, maturing day by day. I'm glad I have.
She kind of froze up a little bit, you guys. I'll bring her on when she gets back on. But so there you go. There is the truth. And see, that part wasn't brought up. That part wasn't brought up on the interview, and that's unfortunate. That's the part. That's what you call a testimony. She talked about her and what she's free of, and how she no longer feels bound. She didn't blame the ministry. She didn't say. I mean, I don't know where we are going with this, but I do know that ministry starts with self, and he should not have been putting the ministry down like that. If he had anything to say, he should have just dealt with it as far as the ministry is concerned. Where one-on-one is concerned about his own his own situation. I don't know if anybody else has anything they want to talk about. I think I summed it on up. I'm not sure if you guys know of any other things, any things I missed, anything that you think that I should talk about. Okay, so do you want to, Shakima, do you want me to bring you on? Do you want me to bring you on?
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But like I was saying,
Okay.
my phone might got hot. But like I was stating, like, you know, that divorce, I mean, that me making that decision to actually, you know, divorce him was probably one of the best things I probably could have ever done, because as a woman, I wasn't grown. You know, that marriage definitely had me boxed into a place where, you know, it was all about him.
Mm-hmm.
Him happy, whatever he wanted, it was always about him. And it was never a reciprocal thing. You know, yeah, we all have faults. I'm not saying I didn't have my own faults, but my faults came into place later on in marriage. By that time, I was already done with the marriage. You know, all the cheating had done taken place. I was already gone from it. So, you know, we all have faults, but
right,
it's not going to be that he didn't do anything and he just, you know, he just basically left like as if he was an angel and he wasn't.
okay. Well, like we said, we're steady praying for you, my love. We're going to continue to pray for you. And I'm sorry to hear that happen to you.
It's a growing experience, Natalie.
Almost definitely a growing experience.
Yeah.
Well, you have anything else you want to share with us, sweetie?
No, it's just time for the truth to come out, you know, and then it don't need to be where it's just a one-sided thing.
Right, because it's very one-sided at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I wish you and I pray for you. We have a lot of people that's online that's looking at this. They're most definitely going to lift you up in prayer. We're thankful that you spent your time to tell us the truth, because I know things like this can be painful to talk about, but I'm happy that you're able to talk about it without being emotional. That most definitely signifies a lot of growth.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, okay, my love.
Okay,
You have a nice day. And
I said I gotta get back to work, but I'll talk to you.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, well, what say ye, honey? She done dropped the tea. The thing done spilled all over the floor. So, all right. So I sent you the link, Shakima. Did you get the link? Check your inbox. Check your inbox for me. I sent you the link. See if you got the link for me. Okay, so I don't know, Shakima, if we're Facebook friends, that may be why you can't see the link. Let me see. Okay, I just added you as a friend, so you should be able to see the link if you see that friend request. So just tap on the link or see my friend request. Yes, yes, yes. Tree, you can share. Okay, let me do it again. Hold on for a minute. It should take you right to the back room, and then I bring you on. I resent it. It should take you right to the back room, and then I can bring you on. Sure, Tanisha, that's what I was saying. The one that was up there as the godson, he was just there with his family, the same family that was there when the dog got slain. I mean, I'm confused. It's unfortunate. Yes, most definitely had there's a painful situation, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, you can find time to talk about how you was in a cult, but you can't find time to go out of your way to ask for forgiveness from the wife that you did so much. I mean, she said she found out he was cheating with not just women, but women and men too. How is talking about a testimony? You still have some demonic issues, a proclivity, a sexual proclivity that you need to deal with. I'm just confused at that. I really am. Like, I really don't get that. Shakima, I don't see you, my love. I don't see you. Kalisha, yes, most definitely my heart goes out to her because it's unfortunate. Um, it's unfortunate when you've been in a marriage for 10 years, but you actually have been with this person that you've been with since you was 10 years old, but that's not being talked about. I'm confused at that because if you can talk about the cult you were in, you should have talked about when you were 10 years old, when you mess with a child. Like that, I think that's what we need to talk about. That's what we need awareness for. I mean, I could be wrong, but it seems to me that's what we should be bringing awareness for. Right. I just don't. I don't. Recrivia, yes, he most definitely kept her. And if anybody was the victim, if anybody was the victim, it was the young lady. Let's just be very clear here, because her family is torn up not by a ministry, but because her husband couldn't keep his ping in his pants. I mean, let's just be very clear. Right, and that's what happened, Felix. What happened was the young man went up there and he told his side of the story, but he did not tell that he had been cheating on his wife, and that's why his marriage broke up. His marriage didn't break up because of the ministry. The marriage broke up. Now, he did tell me that he did cheat on her. Like, when everything was said and done, I talked to him and he did tell me that. He did tell me that he had some extracurricular activities. At work, he didn't tell me about any men, but he did tell me that he has slept with a few people at work. Well, I'm not going to say few because that means 3, but he has been sleeping around with some young ladies at work. And so, I don't know. But the tea is spilling, baby. Okay, here she is. She's on. Hi, Fatima, how are you?
Hey Natalie, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay, so what are we talking about, honey? Spill it.
So look, I just had to come up here because, a lot of things as you was discussing was not discussed on those interviews. I'm not even going to go into the alleged associate pastor because that speaks for itself. But the reason why I came up here is because just like you were saying, everybody wants to jump on a bandwagon when they leave and they don't want to discuss, what was actually done for them. And it really made me upset because the last person that was on the show, the last interview that they had, him and his whole family was just here a couple of months ago. We got videos of 2019 where we all having Thanksgiving dinner together on live, smiling and laughing. They don't want to tell how they was just at this supposedly cult leader house where we sitting at the table where he's helping them find a place to live because they just got evicted from the last place that they were staying at, where he taking time out of his schedule, helping them apply for Medicaid and helping them apply for food stamps, and along with the other members, goons to be exact, because that's what we're being called. They're his goons, the cult leader goons. They don't want to tell the truth about, the help that they receive, the money that they receive, the TVs that they borrow because they ain't have no furniture or no TV to watch when the supposed cult leader helped them get a place to stay, or when they had to go back to the previous state where they were staying at and they left all their children in the house with the cult leader and his members while they was gone for days. Come on now, let's talk about that. If you're so-called have an issue with the cult leader and you so-called this is a cult and you couldn't escape, because me personally, if I felt like someone was a cult leader and they was doing harm to me, I wouldn't leave them in the house with my children and I'm in a whole nother state 10, 11, 12 hours away. I'm not going to do that. Leave them to feed them. But no, they was left there. They got fed. They was treated properly. Even when they killed the dog, like you killed
let's
this
go back
man
to the dog, honey. It's the dog for me. Like, let me tell you something.
You killed this man dog. Like, that dog was actually a part of the family. That dog was given as a gift. You killed this man dog, but yet
not killed, not just killed, butchered. Let's get it straight.
You butchered. You stabbed this man dog to death. And you knew what you was doing. You stabbed this man dog. But at the end of the day, this man still welcomed you in his house with love. He still welcomed your whole family. You contacted this man. Let's not talk about the inboxes and the text messages. And let's not even talk about when the alleged wife wanted the so-called cult leader. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about when your wife wanted the cult leader. We're not going to talk about that. When your wife was inboxing the cult leader. See, don't nobody want to take part in the stuff that they did. They don't want to acknowledge where they have faults and wrong at. And I'm still part of this so-called cult. I'm still here. I have free choice and liberty to leave anytime that I want to. I'm not being held against my will. I'm not in a house where the doors is locked and I can't go anywhere. The reason why I'm here is because I want to be here. I can leave anytime that I want to. But the people, come on, let's just be accountable, and everybody want to jump on a bandwagon. But when you was getting help with your rent, when you was getting help with your car notes, when you was getting help with your telephone bills, when your family didn't want you, did not want to talk to you, did not want to associate yourself with you, and you was here, you didn't have nothing to say then. But now everybody's playing happy family, everybody's playing happy marriage, and they want to jump on a bandwagon and talk about how we all in a cult. But we wasn't in a cult when we was all in this thing together. Nobody was made to move to Florida against their free will. They was asked if they want to go. Anybody that moved to Florida on their own free will, not because they was thrown inside of a car. Because the truth be told,
let me ask you, Shakima, wait a minute, sweetie. So you're saying they packed up their own items
They
got
packed up their own items.
okay.
Packed
Y'all in their
their
car
own
with them.
items.
Y'all didn't have to hog tie them. Y'all didn't
We
have
was
to
not hog tied.
put them in the trunk and bring them
No.
home anyway.
No, there was an announcement made. There was an announcement made way before we even moved to Florida. Whoever there was people that did not move to Florida. There was people that stayed in North Carolina. Those people, like I said, everybody had their own free will to move when they wanted to move. To be technical, the cult leader did not even come at the same time that
Girl,
some
you
of us
stop calling
came.
that man a cult leader.
He's not a cult leader, but that's what they're calling him.
Yeah, that's what they call him.
I'm just a little bit confused because he was just dad. He was just
Right.
Prophet Andre. He was just Apostle Butler, but all of a sudden now he's a cult leader, but he wasn't a cult leader when he was giving all his money, when he spent all his life savings just to make sure that we was okay and he was down to nothing. When he sacrificed his own home, when he sacrificed his vehicles, he didn't even come at the same time that we came. He gave us his vehicle so we can come down here to get ourselves together before he even came down here.
Okay,
We was
let me
down
ask
here a
you this.
year.
We have some questions. I want you to answer these questions. I'm going to answer the question first because
Okay.
I was there. And then the time that I won't there, you can answer the question. Okay.
Okay.
So Sapphire said, can y'all touch base on the abuse? Word on the street is the pastor abuse y'all when things don't go his way. Now, let me hit on it first. I was never abused. Nobody ever put their hands on me. Never. I was there and I made him mad plenty of times because sometimes I have very bad behavior and I say what the heck I want to say when I get ready. Everybody that knows me knows that. I'm one of them bulls. I'm not a bull because I'm not a man, but I'm really hard to tame. And so even when he would fuss me out, he would come back and say, Natalie, this is in love. So I'm a better person because I do need stern leadership. A lot of times, and I have grown out of that phase. I don't need so much stern leadership because I've matured. I've not only matured in just who I am as a person, but I've matured in my gifting a lot. So that's my take on it. But you're there now, so you tell your take on
it. I have never, ever, ever. I came at the end of 2011, 2012. Let's just say I 2012. I have never, from 2012, and it is now we about to go in 2021. I have never been abused. Never been abused. Never been abused. I am also a prophet as well. Do have I been stern with? Yes, I have. Because I need direction. We all need direction when it comes to ministry. But as far as any physical abuse, I have never suffered any physical abuse. So as far as being physically abused, I don't know what they're talking about. Never heard of it and don't know where it came from.
Okay, so we can just say that was another lie.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I see any more questions. Okay, let me dig into this a little bit. As far as the person that said that hey, did you see him being abused?
No.
Okay. I'm going to
have I seen him do
this because have
I seen him do stuff that he should have been abused? Yeah. Yeah, he had. He's not going to talk about the stuff. He's not going to talk about the stuff that he did. And while we speaking on it, you're not going to talk about all the underage people that you was with neither. Yeah, come on. Let's just be. You want to speak up about something. Let's speak up about everything. Let's speak up. The last person that was in interview as well was also with underage children, but you was covered.
I remember that.
You was covered. You was covered, and to this day, you was still covered. And not only was that your leader, but that was your godfather, and you was still covered. And after everything that came out, you was still covered. You was just at this man's house a couple of months ago. I'm just a little bit confused when the police was knocking at the door, when he let you stay in his house, when the police knocking down your door because you owe child support, and he covered you. And I'm talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and he covered you and lied for you. But you're not going to get on live. You're not going to get on the interview and talk about how you was covered with that, because if it had not been for him, you would be behind bars somewhere. Or we're not going to talk about how he came to a whole nother state to come and get you because you was claiming that your wife was abusing you, but you wasn't telling what you was doing to your wife, and how you wasn't taking care of your kids, how you was out cheating. You was cheating, spending your money on different women as the same thing you did once you got to North Carolina as well. You're spending money on women because you're not secure enough in yourself to get a woman on your own. So you got to spend your money on them instead of taking your money and spending on child support and taking care of your kids. We're not going to talk about that. So you want to spill some tea? We can spill all the tea. We can spill all of it. It's not right for someone. We all have fault and we all have error. Every last person that's a part of this ministry can take accountability for the stuff that they did on their own. We have all did stuff on our own, not because we was made, not because we was told to, because it was our own free will, and it was what we wanted to do when we wanted to do it at the time that we wanted to do it. But when everything comes falling down, everybody wants to blame the church and the ministry.
Good God, wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute. It said it was, we talking over $10,000 worth of child support. Is this
$10,000 plus more? Oh, we're not going to talk about how you got a job setting up satellite, but you were stealing people change, and how you were stealing people merchandise out of their homes, and he covered you as well in that. You want to spill some? Let's spill everything. You're not going to get on the interview and downgrade somebody and put somebody's name through the mud when your name should be through the mud too. We all got fault. We all got fault, but nobody has not done that to the day, and I decided to do it because it's not right. It's not right for you to do that. When this man came and helped take care of your whole entire family. Your whole entire family, not just you, but your wife as well as your stepchildren. Your whole entire family, and you want to get up here and you want to jump on a bandwagon because somebody told you to, and you're not going to speak up and tell the truth. You're going to talk about all the wrong, but you're not going to tell about the right. You're not going to tell what he did for you. No, you're not going to do that, and I'm not going to sit here and allow you to do that because it's not right. It's not right. This man is in a whole nother state, mind his own business. Now, be it the May, Natalie, you called him to come to Florida. He didn't call you. You called him to come to Florida.
So if you was in a cult, if you, okay, so you're saying, okay, because I did see the part of the interview where he said that, I think he said he had been to there and he had been with him since 2016. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, but he was just there. So 6,000.
He was just here. Had rejoined the ministry, playing drums. We got videos. If you would like, we could post videos because we got videos for days, baby. Videos, text messages, inboxes. They don't lie. They don't lie. We got them for days, and we're not even going to talk about the other. We're not going to talk about the other people. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about the other people. Everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon, but the truth be told, everybody had a part in something. Everybody had a part in something. We're grown people. My whole thing about it is if you have a problem with somebody, even if you feel like you can't come to them at that point in time, you're supposed to go to God and find when is the right timing for me to go to that person. Not get on the live, not get on a radio show and want to downgrade somebody when you had a choice and free will to do the stuff that you did.
Right. These people are saying, okay, so Sapphire said, did y'all try to resolve this before it came public? Okay, so let me answer that. I do not believe that the apostle, the prophet in question, knew it was something that needed to be resolved. I think it came to him like I saw it. It was on talk radio, Facebook Live, whatever you want to call it. And then that's when he found out that supposedly he was the head of a cult. The young man in question did not come to him from what I've asked, this is the answer that I got. He did not come to him to try to settle differences. He did not come to him as a man and say, this is how I felt happened to me. And this is So no, they didn't have a chance to come to an agreement or to settle this as me.
No.
So this is the first chance it has been for anybody to talk on his behalf, because as you can well know, this is a very hurtful situation.
It is.
I mean, let's just be honest. I've been hurt and less has happened to me. When you're in a situation where you have helped, and I know because I'm a giver, when you have helped, and then somebody give you their tail to kiss, it makes you want to do things that ain't right to them.
That's
because
right.
you don't went out of your way to help an individual. And in this particular case, this individual that they are calling a cult leader went out of his way to help a lot of people.
A lot of people.
They're now saying, "Oh, woe is me. I was in a cult," but you weren't in a cult every time. Even when you left, you were still calling back, saying how much of a good leader he was. You were still calling for, saying, "Oh, I'm looking for a job. Can you be a reference on my job application? This I know. Can you help me get an apartment? This I know." So I'm not quite sure as to why they did not go about it the correct way. I'm not sure why they didn't go about it the correct way. I'm not sure.
And me being here, it hurts because I try to put myself in my leader's position. How, me being a pastor, how would I feel if I, you know what I'm saying, I help all of these people, and all of a sudden now everybody just wants to just put my name in the mud. Like, you got to put yourself in position and be like, how would you feel if someone else did that to you? It's not right for them to do that. It's not, and I'm not gonna sit here and allow for them to do that. Like, the truth need to be spoken. It's time to speak up. There's no more time to be hiding behind the couch or laying under a rock or getting under the bed. The truth needs to be spoken, and a lot of those allegations, a lot of things that was said about him is not true. It's not true.
Somebody got up here and said earlier when we were on the other platform, they were saying that it was the young man coming out was not an offense to anyone. It was about it was a testimony. How do you feel about that?
A testimony? That's not a testimony. That's backlash. A testimony is something that you came out of, something that you have went through personally, that you have came out of, and not stuff that you put your own self in the position of happening.
Okay.
So, you know, a lot of things that those people are talking about, they put themselves in that position.
Right.
Like I said, everybody is at fault. Everybody has had fault. Everybody has had their own share of fault of what they have done. Yeah, and a lot of times you can't blame somebody else for what you did, what you put yourself in the midst of on your own free will, your choice of doing. If you've been had a problem with being faithful. You've been had a problem with cheating. You've been had a problem with that. That's not on the leader nor the church. That's something that you got to deal within yourself, that you got to be honest about and ask God to help and heal and deliver you from. Not put that on somebody else.
Right. They said it was cult awareness. Cult awareness. That's what
cult awareness. We're not in a cult.
Cult awareness.
I think people need to.
So let me ask you this, sweetie. Are you sure, Shakima, do you need me to come get you, sweetie?
Baby, I don't need you.
Are you scared?
I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. You see this door? I'm about to show you this door. You see this door right here? This door.
Are you sure?
I'm opening up the door. I'm opening up the door. I'm walking out the door.
Girl, wait a minute. Don't run too far, because they're going to come get you, my love.
Baby, they not going to come get me. You see anybody chasing me? I'm outside. I'm able to leave anytime I want to. This is the back way. There's 2 entrances right there. I'm about to walk to the front door for you so I can show.
Y'all got one in
show the world.
Can I see that good swimming pool? Because y'all look like y'all.
Yes, let me let you see,
my love.
Let me let you see the swimming pool, baby. Swimming pool.
Oh yeah. Y'all looking like y'all living in a lap of luxury. I'm a little confused.
Man, we living just fine. Life is good over here. I don't know about nobody else, but my life is good. Let me go to the front door for you. I'm about to walk all the way through the house. Ain't nobody chasing me. I'm not running. I'm not crying. I'm not scared. I gotta let the people know, because It seems to me that everybody's saying that we can't leave. I just opened up the front door. You see how pretty it is outside?
Oh, come on. We coming
The
through the
sun
front now.
shining.
Uh-huh.
The sun shining. Neighbors across the street. Let me show you neighbors across the street pulling their trash can. I'm not waving them down, trying to escape out the house. I'm on my own free will. Anytime that I want to leave, I'm able to leave. And be it the may, the cult leader is not around me right now.
The cult
So if I
leader,
want to pick up my stuff and leave, I can walk out the door and leave. He's not here. So how is he stopping me from leaving?
Sapphire said we was worried.
Y'all was worried. Well, if
We
you
wouldn't
feel
be
like
worried
you're
no
in the need,
more, huh?
there's no need for nobody to be worried because
Okay, because the way the saints was acting was like y'all was like living in. I mean, I don't know how the cult work because I've never been in one. But and I was a partaker of the ministry. I thought I left. Haven't you seen me come back?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
You
he
came,
was.
you have ate with us. You ate with us. You done had some good church with us.
A good kiki and a hee
A good kiki and a hee-hee.
and some food. You
Yes,
know,
ma'am. Some good food at that. Some good food at that.
got kind of
Yes,
thick over
ma'am.
there.
See my phone? I got my own cell phone. I can get on the phone and call right now. Nobody's stopping me from calling. I'm just a little
Felicia
bit
said,
confused.
Lord, a cult with the pool. I'm talking about y'all doing big things over
Yes,
there now.
ma'am. A cult with a pool, a big screen TV. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Christina said they had issues long before being a part of the ministry. Absolutely. That was already proven with the 10-year-old.
We have every last person that's been a part of this ministry had issues before we even got here. I'm one of them. I had issues 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 miles long before I even came to the ministry.
Well, how you
My issues and my family problems don't have nothing to do with this ministry because they was long before I even met these people. That's another thing I'm a little bit confused about. Everybody says stuff happened once they came to the ministry. Baby, you've been having these problems before you even came to the ministry. You've been having these problems before you even met the leader. So how come once you get to the ministry, once you meet the leader, all of a sudden your problems just started? No, ma'am. We've been having family issues. We've been having issues with our mother and our father. We've been having issues with our sisters and our brothers. We've been having issues with our cousin, with our aunts and our uncles. It ain't just start once we got to the ministry. Every person that I know of since I've been a part of this ministry had family problems. Because there's another thing that's saying that once we get part of the ministry, he prevents us from talking with our family. He don't allow us to talk to our family.
Hold on, girl. Now that's a lie. Cause I always talk to my mom. My mama named Molly. Nobody stopped me to the.
No, you got to set the record straight for the people because the people said that once we got part of the ministry, we shut our whole family out.
Now hold on. Right. Okay. So, right. So my daughter was saying, right. They were saying it was a cult. The girls said it was once the money stopped coming. So what she's pretty much saying is when you stop doing for people or they move on, now all of a sudden they want to brand you a cult. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk on the family problems. Let's touch on the family problems. Okay. Now here it is. This is the truth. A lot of people, not all people, a lot of prophets are estranged from their families. Or they had a lot of family issues growing up. Not every prophet. Let's get that straight. But
not every prophet.
A characteristic of prophets that we have a very lonely life. Everybody who knows me knows I've had some family issues. Me and my mom are close. We are, but I did have some other family issues. Okay. At one time, me and my mom were estranged, not from anything that she had done, but I was just trying to find my way. Okay. Now this ministry never told me not to talk to Molly, honey. I don't never remember that never happened.
Got to set the record straight now, because
in fact, he always talked about how my mom was a good woman. He always talked about how she was always dressed, prosperous and ready for the people. He never dogged Molly, honey. So I don't know about these other people what to talk about.
I don't know. Let me tell you something. He has never at not one point in time, to be honest, let me just be honest with y'all. He don't care about none of our family members. The only reason why he care about it is because we come to him about it. But for him to just be stressing or be concerned about all our family members, he has enough to deal with on his own. He has his own family. He has a mother. He has brothers and sisters. He has a father. He has ministry. He has being a pastor. Not alone all of that. He has his own stuff to deal with. So why do they think that this man is just sitting around just caring caring about our family members. He has never did that. Let me tell you something, Natalie. Even on Mother's and Father's Day, when these alleged people that was in the cult didn't even want to talk to their mother and father, did not want to talk to their family members, this man would make them give their mother something on Mother's Day, would make
I do
them call
remember
their
that.
mother.
I do remember that.
He
I
teach,
do remember
he
that.
teach the right principles. He teach us the right thing to do. Even if we do not want to, he still be like, you got to do it the right way. You got to do it God's way. And he has always done that all the way up until this day. Now, let me just, before somebody bring it up, me and my mother was a part of this ministry. My mother was in a high position in a part of this ministry. My mother decided to leave this ministry. When my mother decided to leave this
Did she
ministry,
escape?
I'm sorry.
Did she escape? Did she have to escape?
Oh no, she left on her own free will.
I mean, okay, what I'm trying to say is that she had to catch a bus in the middle of the night and
No, she had her own place because they say that everybody is just living together and nobody has their own. She had her own place. She was able to come and go when she wanted to, and she left on her own free will. Did she tell anybody that she was leaving? No, I guess she felt like she didn't have to, but she
she's
left on
right,
her
because
own.
she's grown. She's right.
She's grown. She was a grown woman. She decided to leave, and me and my mother been having problems since the day that I can remember. We probably had problems when I was in her womb.
I'm with
So
you. Okay, I'll do that.
I mean, the truth is the truth. You know,
Okay,
everybody
I'm
want
back.
to
I
come
fell
here.
out a little bit, but I'm back.
Everybody want to come here and play. I had problems with my mother when I was in her womb. So I can speak on this. It's better for someone to speak on it that has a personal testimony, that has
Right.
personal experience about a situation versus somebody speaking on something that they don't know of. I can speak on it because me and my mom have been having problems from the beginning. So when she decided to leave, she also decided to jump on the bandwagon and go disperse lies and go tell on everything. But my question about this is, did you go tell that the same man of God that has the power, that's the reason why everybody is in his inbox, they hate him one day but want them to pray for him the next
Okay,
day?
so I'm gonna read you something. I'm not gonna tell you who it's from, but I
Okay.
want you to tell me if this kind of sounds familiar to you, like a message that somebody would send. Okay, so the message says, it wasn't even a message. Actually, it was on the wall. It says,
Okay.
you are everything any daughter would want to have in a spiritual father. Now, this was after the person left the ministry.
Yes, ma'am.
Father, I say that because I don't care how far the distance is, what we have. Okay, I got to read it again, girl, because I don't. Okay, you are everything any daughter would want to have in a spiritual father. I say that because I don't care how far the distance, what we have been through, you have never changed. Okay, it says also always consistent. You are not just a prophet or apostle or a pastor, you are a general. Not only in the spiritual world, but in the nation, whether it's preaching, cooking, dressing, shopping, singing, anything, you are a goat.
A goat.
A goat.
Not a cult leader, not an abuser, not a sexual predator, not a whatever you want to call
Okay, so I have
him.
another question. You gonna get mad?
Nope.
So y'all was over there having an orgy and didn't ask me?
Now, you know we would have invited you. All them cakes you got back there, girl.
All right, now I just wanted to know because I had got a little,
All them cakes you got back there, girl. You know you would have been the first one invited, girl.
Girl, I'm just as cute as a bud.
Listen, you got to laugh. You got to make humor out of this situation because
but ain't I cute, girl? I was like, as cute as I am.
Yes, ma'am. All that long hair and stuff.
Come
yes,
on,
ma'am.
And I know, I'm shapely or whatever.
Yes, ma'am. Got a nice little shape going on. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just had to straighten that out because that was bothering me a little bit.
Okay, I'm glad I was able to clear that up for you.
Yes, because I felt the way. I felt the way. Okay, so my daughter said, "Don't ask that no more." So she's talking about y'all. They better not. Well, I guess it wasn't nothing for me to be invited to.
It wasn't nothing for you to be invited to. If there was nothing for you to be invited to, if there was any orgies going on, it was orgies that they planned and they did on their own. I'm gonna just keep it say it like that.
Well,
the truth is the truth.
we gotta say hallelujah. That's all.
Hallelujah. The truth is the truth.
Know.
If there was orgies going on, it was because they planned it and they did it when they wanted to do it and how they wanted to do it. It was not because a leader instructed them to do it or made them to do it. Let's just clarify that. Whoever someone had sex with, they had sex with on their own free will.
Okay, but I remember, I don't know if me and you were there at the same time. I can't remember, but I remember one time it was, okay, now this wasn't an orgy. Let me put this out here. This wasn't an orgy. I remember once, because, you know, in church, it just is what it is. I mean, you have relationships in church. It's men, it's women in church.
Yeah.
Wherever, just like at your job, wherever you find men and women, you know, you happen to have sex, you know, especially if you're a very sexual person. And I remember when one Sunday he got up and he was just like, pretty much, y'all not gonna be just jumping from one person to another.
And that's exactly what he said.
If you're not gonna marry each other alone, that's what I remember.
That's right.
So,
and I remember the same. He still teaches that to this day. And I also remember there was a point in time where he told the people not to mingle with each other in the church. Go outside of the church and find somebody to be with, because when you do that, it brings unnecessary stress. It brings unnecessary matters to the church. And you already know how outside people going to think. They're going to think what they want to think, regardless whether you're telling the truth or whether you told a million lies. And he still stresses that all the way up until today. If you want to be with somebody outside of the church, because this is what happens. This is what happens. And when people get mad, this is what they happen. They tell half of the truth, but don't tell the whole truth, or they tell a whole complete lie and don't be accountable for their actions. So yes, ma'am, he's still for marriage, and he still tell people the right thing to do. But one thing that I can say about him, that's going to be the realest person that you ever gonna meet in your life.
I agree with you.
For anybody that know him, that's going to be the realest person that you ever going to meet in your life. It's not going to be like somehow some of these pastors is that never you know, talk about their faults, that never talk about their issues, that just say, oh, well, me, I'm perfect. That's not the person that we're talking about right now. That's hold
on. Okay, now, so we say we got some extra viewers.
Okay.
They say that the Godson is on the live.
Okay. Come on the live.
Willing to talk. I don't know if he's willing to get on the mic.
Okay.
Like he's been doing a lot of talking on the side with some stuff that ain't right. Don't know.
And it has not been 4 years since he's been a part of the ministry. He was just here.
I don't know. Is he gonna talk or? Well, they already told y'all. They already told their story. That's how all this started. They told their story. Their story. Right. So I think that's how we. Oh, okay. So wait a minute. Now somebody trying to bring a picture, child. Wait a minute, girl. Now we got
bring the pictures, because pictures don't lie.
Pictures don't lie, baby. Pictures don't lie now.
They don't lie.
Don't lie. Miss Tanisha, do you want to jump on the mic for us? Do you care to jump on the mic for us so you can hold the picture up so we can see? Whoop.
Hello. Hi, Natalie.
Oh, Tanisha. Oh, hey, my love.
How you doing, Miss Johnson?
Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, my love.
I got a picture for you. Hey, love.
Woo! All right, now what's your part of it, baby? Because here we get ready to bring some tea, baby.
We got you want to see the videos too? Because we got it. It don't look like it was no cold, and it do not look like you was held up against your will, baby. You were sitting down eating a good meal with all of us.
Oh my Lord. Okay, well it was started. You know, we got to tear the doghouse down, let the puppies run.
Tear it down, baby. Let's tear it down.
If y'all willing to play it, I'm willing to look. It just is what it is.
Yes, ma'am. Let me go and pull it up for you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Mother said slide on over. Mother said slide over. Okay.
I got so many pictures in my phone. Hold on.
Oh, Mother said she got Jesus, Mary, and JoJo.
Hold on for a second, baby.
And it has not been 4 years. He's lying. He was just here last year.
I know he was just here about 6 to 8 months ago. I can't.
Yes, he was. He just ate Thanksgiving dinner with us.
Because
we couldn't even finish our Thanksgiving meal.
I called to speak to the and he did say, now I'm messy. So somebody said I'm messy.
No, you're not messy. You're not messy. They were messy because they
How
started
am
it.
I messy? How am I messy? What? How am I messy? Okay, wait a minute. So I'm messy. How am I messy? Tell me, how am I messy? So, because I'm bringing another view out now. I'm messy, or I'm talking about my experiences. Now I'm messy. Now this whole thing. Now hold on, Tanisha. Hold on.
Okay.
How did this whole thing get started, Tanisha?
Because they went on a broadcast and they was talking about our leader. Kiora, please, let's not do it, baby girl. Let's not go there. But here's a picture of his wife getting bread and water from my pastor after he prayed over the bread and water. Here you go.
I'm back. Hold on. Okay, now let's see. Let me see. Slide it over this way. What is that?
That is his wife getting bread and water after our pastor bought bread and water for service, and he prayed over it and put it in her hands. This was just last year. The date was December 29th, 2019. A year ago, to be exact. Hold on. I got some more.
I don't know if you can see this, but let me show you this real quick. Do you recognize that person right there in the yellow skirt?
Stink booty girl.
Can you blow it up for me? I can't see it.
Ma'am. Let me blow it up for you. Hold on. You see? You recognize that person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me show you when this picture was taken. Let me show you.
March 6th.
We was in North Carolina, March 6th of last year.
Okay, they said turn the brightness down so they can see.
Okay, I'm about to turn it down for you. No problem. No problem.
Oh, hold on. Can you see this?
Okay, hold on. I'm coming back. I had to see what my dogs was barking at. Okay, yes, we can see it.
Who's that on the drums? Playing the drums.
Yeah, that's the
Okay, that was
godson.
November 17th, 2019 at 1:49 p.m. at Lake Alfred, Florida. Okay, let's go to October.
Okay, can you recognize the person now? Oh, you said you recognize who that person was, right?
Oh yeah, I knew who that. I couldn't.
That was just last year. That's another person that said that they was in a cult, but I'm a little bit.
So let me get this straight. So y'all came from Florida to
North Carolina to do a service,
and that person, turn that down for a minute, sweetie. And that person that claimed now they were in a cult that no longer was a partaker of the ministry came to see you guys wherever you were at.
Yes, it was not forced to come. Drove in their own car, came on the church grounds, came in the church building, was a part of the service.
Sung in the choir and everything.
Part of the service, man.
Good word. Did they get them a little good word? Fall out.
They got them a little good word. They shouted and they danced and they talked to us afterwards.
Okay.
Pictures.
So I'm confused.
And took pictures.
So
as a matter of fact, let me correct that. That was March of this year.
Okay,
before the pandemic.
This year in 2000.
This year.
Okay.
This year. Yes, ma'am. And no, you're not messy. You're not messy. You're just getting the other side out. You're just getting the other.
I was confused. I ain't never been
getting the other point of view out because they was able to say their point of view and what they wanted to say, and now we're saying what we wanted to say. Now, be it the may, what we're saying is that let me. What we're saying is that y'all had a problem. At the end of the day, nobody until now aired out y'all business, and still all y'all business have not been aired out. But the person
so Don Key said, hold on. So Don Key said, we understand that took place, but y'all still are missing the secretive inboxes and texts.
We did not.
What? Secretive inboxes. in text.
No, sir.
Confused.
That's what it say, babe. Okay, so my daughter is saying respectfully add this person. Don Key, do you have anything to say? Because Don Key, I mean, everybody doing a bunch of typing, ain't nobody doing a bunch of talking.
No, sir.
Oh, they saying they don't know nothing about no secret inboxes and texts. They don't know nothing about that. That's why they quiet, because they saying what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, she said bring her up. Hold on. Let me give it to you. Don Key, inbox me. Can you inbox me so I can give you the link, please? Who is Don Key?
That's Kiora.
I don't remember nobody like that.
That's Kiora Armour.
Wait a minute, what? You talking about his daughter? I don't know about this. I don't know about this. See, okay, I'm gonna tell you why I don't like. Okay, so let me clear this. I'm not gonna let no grown woman have words with my daughter. We ain't getting ready for to do that. Okay, Don Key is somebody's daughter. She's not our age.
Right.
Okay, she may have tea and she got something to say, but I don't feel comfortable with it because to me she's a child. She's a grown woman. Okay, I know by age. But somebody that's grown gotta come up. I can't. Like I just don't feel comfortable. I'm sorry. Like you gotta get another representative to spill tea on your behalf because I can't. I just like I don't know if I'm gonna let like I would feel a way for my young daughter to for somebody else to bring her on. You know, like. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me check. Hold on. Let me check with something. My daughter said Kiora was grown when she was a child. Hold on for a minute. Hold on, okay? Okay, hold on for a minute. I'll be right back, okay? Y'all just sit here. I'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not. I think it's short.
Okay, I'm back. All right. So Don Key, have you inboxed me yet? Because I don't see you inboxing me. I can't send you the link without you have to inbox me. So I can give you the link. I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
Whatever you want to do, Natalie. It's up to you. I'm not getting up here to argue with anybody. My whole point of what I'm saying don't even have nothing to do with that person. I'm speaking on a person that decided to come on live and tell a tale that wasn't supposed to be told.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop you. I don't have to drop you.
Okay,
If you want to stay on the stand, or you can drop, because I don't want an argument. Like I don't want y'all to be going back and forth. And
no, ma'am. I'm not gonna do that. I have a position that I need to stand in. I know how to speak without arguing with anybody, but I'm not getting on the show to argue. My whole point was just trying to make I'm not being held against my own free will. I'm able to come and go as I please. I'm in this ministry because I want to be in this ministry, and I'm in this ministry because God is here. And I'm being taught and I'm being cultivated in what I need to be taught and cultivated in. And that is my prophetic ministry. And it's not right for someone to run someone's name down when they was just receiving help and assistance a couple of months ago.
All right, I'm gonna drop you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I'm waiting for her to come on, you guys. Yeah, she does have a strong personality. I'm just waiting for her to link up. I inboxed her. She saw it. We just gonna see if she comes on. I don't see her yet. Shakima, drop out for me. I mean, you're backstage. I can still see you. Drop out for me. Okay. So I'm just waiting for her to come on. I don't know if she's having an issue coming on. Y'all cold? A little bit?
Nah. You cold? Nah, I ain't cold. Nah, I'm freezing. Yeah.
Okay, so this is why it's hard on pastors. Hold on, y'all. I'm live. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm live. Why it's hard on as pastors, we preach, teach, give, allow people access to our, let me show you what it says. Allow access to people, our personal space, bring people into our homes, and then we disagree. They attack the things most important to us. Pastors feed, lead, and then go home. I'm waiting for her to jump on. She hasn't jumped on yet. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. Okay, she's going to get her laptop. Yeah, because I think he said it. Keep niggas out of your personal space. You can bless them with the word more than anything else. That's what Prophet Felix said. Okay, so the interview, Sapphire, excuse me, I don't know why I keep calling her Safari. Sapphire says that you all run to her page. The interview that we're talking about is the ones that's on her wall. My daughter said, Prophet Felix Morgan Jr., true, because my grandma has never had these type of problems. I don't know if it's because we are all united and holy and is another denomination or what. No, I'm going to tell you what the issue is. Our grandmother, your grandmother, my mother is in her 70s. She grew up, my grandmother and my grandfather did not believe in company. And so she would never have that problem because you're not going to come to her house. When you're invited to my mama's house, you have a time that you arrive and a time that you depart. You do not come when you want to. You're not going to ask her, can you spend the night? None of those things are going to happen. So that would not happen to my mother. Now it would probably happen to me because I'm more of an open person. We all know that people have moved in and out of my home, dogs and people. And so that kind of stuff would most definitely happen to me because I'm an open person. So I can see how fast that would happen to a leader, especially if he's like me, because you have a heart for people. And when they say they're displaced, what do you do? And so that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, you better not put your hand on my thermostat now. You're right, because you know the Saints used to get over there and turn that good thermostat. The Saints used to come over there and turn that thermostat. Honey, let me tell you, you're not gonna turn no heat up on my house. Now that's not how that's gonna go. Honey, we just have to be cold up in this chamber. Oh, can you let my dogs in? Can somebody let my dog? Okay, I'll go. I'll be back.
What dog? What dog?
Take my dogs outside. Come on, you guys. Everybody, come on.
Dude, we can go to Waffle House right now and get some meals, huh? I got you.
I ain't even cooked yet. I got
She ain't even cooked yet.
Okay, don't cut it on live. They can hear.
She won't. Okay. She's a good woman, strong black woman. Amen.
So while we're waiting, you guys, so I have people over my house that only came so they could eat. So, and I haven't even finished the meal yet because I got sidetracked. So the meal isn't started. Don't know. Guess they're gonna have to be here. Kalisha said, "Honey, Molly Small didn't play no games. None. She played none." One of my friends said, Sapphire said she kept the blanket when I stayed over there. Amen. You're gonna need a blanket. We have the thermostat locked at our church better because the saints love, honey, to do that. Oh, my daughter is calling for Danny. I don't know where she's at. She still hasn't chimed on yet. We're still waiting. I don't know. Okay, she said she's trying to chime on now. Hold on for a minute. Which one are you petting? Don't pet Taco. Oh, no, you can pet him. Taco bites. You can't pick up. I'm just trying to tell you. Because he'll bite you and I don't want no issues now. Don't sue the insurance company. Those two you can pet. This one over here have emotional problems. You can't pet them. Right? Hello? Can you pet Taco? You can't pet Taco. And so let me see. Anybody else got something they want to say till Don Key decides to get up here? Because I gotta cook my food. I don't want to step away. Okay, Tisha, we're not gonna start talking about Taco. That's my boo. Okay. Benji doesn't bite. Benji doesn't bite. Just Taco. Oh yeah, Polo is good. Prophet Felix said, "I done fed you, done clothed you, inconvenienced my family for you. You leave and call me a cult leader. This is why pastors have trust issues. We give these people our lives." Amen. Yeah, amen. I agree with that. Lord, those dogs now. Yeah, I love my dogs. I'm gonna show you my dogs while we wait. Okay, so here's Benjamin. I can't hold up Taco because Taco has issues. And you can't pet Taco. So I'm just going to show you Benji. So this is Benji. This is my brother's dog. I'm just watching him for a little while. I can't pick up Taco. Maybe, I don't know about that. So anyway. So now we're just Okay, girl, my dog didn't. Miss Jada. Okay, so listen. While we're waiting for Don Key to come on, because this is just dragging out. Miss Jada doesn't bite anymore. Miss Jada only bit because she had a puppy, and I told you to stay clear of the puppy. She didn't mean to hurt you. She was just doing her motherly duty. Okay. Like, let's not talk about her. She's my good old girl. Why did somebody just say that the dog looks like it enjoyed interracial dating? I'm done. Okay, so she's still trying to come on. She's still trying to come in. Don Key, you have to get on. If you're on your laptop, you have to get download Chrome. I don't think you can do it on Internet Explorer. I think you have to download Chrome. So I'm trying to get. Now my daughter be lying. My daughter do not have the Rona. I don't know why she told that lie. Yeah, I'm kind of bored too. I don't know. Maybe I'll start back up when she gets on. I don't know. We already been up here like an hour and 16 minutes. I don't know if they want to come back. Oh, my bad, Yana. I didn't know you had the Rona. I mean, you should have called me and told me. Didn't know that. Okay, so anyway, when Don Key gets hers together and we'll come back on live. Tanisha got on, Yana. You missed her. Okay, I'll let you know when we get back on. So when she gets on, when Don Key gets on, then we'll bring her. I think she's having some technical difficulties. So you guys will come back on. We'll try to come back on. Okay, so let me charge my laptop. We're gonna come back on at 3. I'm gonna see if Don Key can come on at 3. Okay. Okay, so meet us here at 3 o'clock. Then I can finish my food and everybody can eat. Okay. All right. Bye, you guys.